It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. Dallas right now in the middle of a road trip. The questions are circulating about them right now, starting the season 0-5. Very rough go.
And when I look at Dallas, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Luke Walton. Dave, what do you have to say?
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. So the Lakers win the tip. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Curry. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Matthews, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, goodness. Wow.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here are the Mavericks now. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, I thought too many hard shots. I don't know whether it was a question of strategy or if guys were just unwilling to work for something better.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Now, here is Russell. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. To the middle from 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, when Mozgov can get his feet set and catch and shoots, he is as good as any big man taking that jumper.
And in the great free agency shuffle in this past offseason, GA, a lot of teams saw a large amount of changes, Dallas being no exception. The Mavs now have 40% of the starting roster of the Warriors, who won great 73 games a season ago.
Crazy. I mean, Dallas has always been in the business of reloading instead of rebuilding. And probably the best way to reload is to get players from one of the best teams in our league, as they did with Barnes and Bogut. Dallas missed on some other free agent targets, but they did well for themselves this past offseason.
Now, here is Young. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. And Young kicks to Russell. And there's another one for the Lakers. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And here is Curry. Last time out, he had 13 points. Randall grabs the board.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
Now, here is Russell. To the inside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You've got to do better there. There wasn't anyone stopping him in the lane.
Yep, that one goes.
If you give Matthews a path to the rim, he will take advantage. He is a terrific finisher at the basket.
Mozgov a screen on Curry. Russell passes to Mozgov. And it's sent back by Bogut. Curry against Russell. Here's Curry. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Nowitzki a screen. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
It feels like these guys are feeding off each other, and that's leading to having some fun and coming up with big shots.
Well, Doris, to get through an entire NBA season, you got to be tough. I mean, physically tough, mentally tough. Which do you think in the league right now exude and show you night in and night out that kind of toughness?
Well, the guy I marvel at in terms of the ferocity with which he plays is Russell Westbrook. And I don't think I've ever seen that dynamic a player at the lead guard position. The athleticism, the ability when he gets to the rack to just like, I mean, it's an assault on the rim.
Confidence, too. I mean, your confidence has got to be just boundless, don't you think?
I mean, to believe that you're the best player in the league. And I think it, to me, is his greatest attribute is his confidence.
I thought Jordan was about the toughest guy mentally and physically that I had ever seen. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, but what he showed, I think, led his team.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I would agree with you on Michael all time. That was the baddest man to ever do it. No doubt about it.
They've got Ingram. Lewis Williams out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Black in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. The free throw drops for Powell.
I think Powell is an exciting prospect, has a phenomenal understanding of the game. I think he'll make big improvements with time.
Anderson, he's checked in for Barnes. Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 8, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dirk Nowitzki says he can still picture himself as that kid from Würzburg. And to him, it's surreal being listed among the legends atop the NBA scoring chart. Coach Rick Carlisle is less circumspect. He said there's never been a 7-footer who's played his position the way he's played it to his age. And he has a lot of good basketball left in him. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. A game that's built to last.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Matthews. Fader on the way. No good from Gibson.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Back to Nance. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Dallas leading by 6.
It's amazing to me how consistently Rick Carlisle gets the best out of his talent. He makes the most of his players' strengths, masks their weaknesses as well as anybody can. Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
1:16 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Williams hits it from three-point range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. And the Mavericks, with Carlisle on the bench, always seem to play to their strengths, their scorer's strength in particular. You think of Antec, for instance, Doris, when he was there, leading the league in points off the drive.
Well, I think what I like, Kevin, is that he keeps things simple whenever possible. And when he needs to throw in that wrinkle or two, he's terrific at adjustments. We've seen it time and again.
Now, here's Anderson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's Matthews on the wing. 5 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range.
Everyone knows the catch-and-shoot game of Wes Matthews is lethal. Gives the defense no time to react.
Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Ingram. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a three. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Gibson. Poke loose, stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. Nope. Oh.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run it in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's an interesting battle going on tonight. Ernie Johnson here with you folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Harrison Barnes was the man in the first. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They played aggressive, lockdown defense. That was the main difference in the first half. Because when you come out and establish that you're going to play physical, that sets the tone for the rest of the game. On top of that, I think they showed more energy, outworking and out-hustling.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
Amazing, because they're always a focal point for the defense and always looking for ways to take him out of the game, and that didn't happen in this first half.
Part of the cycle of the game, young guys coming in, older guys on their way out. Doris, what do you think it takes for a young player looking to establish themselves against seasoned veterans.
Yeah, I think coachability, first and foremost. Listen to the players who are around you. Listen to the coaching you're getting. You have to accept coaching. Establish your work habits early, and I mean that in between the lines and off. Are you taking care of yourself physically? Are you eating properly? Are you resting? There's so much that goes into the success of an NBA player.
And a lot of ways for teams to help in that regard. A lot of guidance in all those areas.
Well, you're talking about guys who are now being drafted sometimes, Kevin, at 19, 20 years of age. As you know, you're not quite legal in the eyes of the law, so you have to have good people around setting a great example and making sure they're doing all the things necessary.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Curry is out there with Matthews. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's Bogut. And it's Barnes. And at the small forward. And Matthews kicks to Curry. 13 feet away. Nice D from Russell. Lakers trail by 5. Kicks it to Young. Picked by Mozgov. And Young, here we go. The second effort. And the nice bucket inside from Mozgov. Mozgov's got 8 points.
Mozgov just never gives up on the glass, right? He knows how to snatch boards, come up with the easy buckets.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
Here's Randall, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nance is checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Gibson's checked in. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And after his rookie year, it ended with an injury right out of the opening gate. It was great to finally see Julius Randle on the court last season.
Yeah, and when he's focused, guys, he can be a game changer. I mean, loves to attack off the dribble from the elbows, terrific spin move in traffic. And what may be most impressive about his game at this point is his relentlessness as a rebounder.
Here's Russell after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Outside, Russell. Bang up top. Here's Young. Los Angeles with another miss.
I thought for sure he would hit that shot, but his release didn't look good.
That's a 2 from Barnes. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Randall, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Nowitzki. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Connects from three-point range.
Hitting a high percentage of his shots. He's been a real catalyst for their success.
Young with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, if we get a stop and a running opportunity, keep it going. The tempo's really good. Keep pushing the ball.
Rick Carlisle wanting to make this a track meet, feels that may favor his team right now.
Well, he knows they have some momentum, and he wants to step on the gas pedal here because he knows how quickly that momentum can shift.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Lewis Williams out there with Clarkson. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Black in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mavericks leading by 3. Curry kicks to Nowitzki, and it goes down 2 points. Nowitzki's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Dallas. Now Clarkson. Nance dishes to Black. Curry with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Now, here's Clarkson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Expanding his range. That shot misses. Dallas has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Clarkson against Curry. Fires from the wing. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 7. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Matthews comes in for Anderson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them the lead we've got is good, but we can be better. Take it to them. Stay on the accelerator. Looks like he wants them to keep pushing it, guys.
Barnes outside. Takes the 13-footer, and that one hits back iron.
He should have made that, guys. The defense was okay, but he had no excuse not to finish.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Mozgov passes to Williams. Clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
2 shots.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Dang comes in for Ingram. Nick Young's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Mavericks. Mozgov hits them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Dang against Barnes. And Mozgov comes to help. Lets it go from the wing. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now, here is Russell. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Matthews against Young. They double team Curry. Matthews, no one around him. Dallas, no good that time either.
Time running low here.
They have to score quickly and then foul immediately.
Count it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Probably the moment we'll remember from this one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Russell hits them both.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And I think Wes Matthews, you've got a guy who's a true leader, someone who's not afraid to speak his mind and let his teammates know what's up.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dang for 3. But they'll get another chance. Los Angeles with another miss. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 5. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
No question. This is a teaching moment. They're just trying to come out of this with something positive.
Pass to Mozgov. Now the feed to Russell. Dang for 3. Yep, it's good.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, great night for you. How did it all come together?
My team's doing a great job of getting me open, and our guards are finding me, and I'm just putting the ball in the basket when I can.
You were open and available all night, Wesley. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's Harrison Barnes. He took the reins tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role. He was confident, almost bordering on cocky, but you can't argue with the results.
His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in his arsenal to generate high percentage looks. Now, there may have been a little luck involved from time to time, but on the most part, straight performance.
He took on a bigger role for them tonight, and they needed it. They had a lot more losses than wins lately, so something had to change. And tonight gives them a blueprint on how to maintain this type of success. Really had a good time watching this kid play tonight.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.